Very warm welcome to Wall of Appreciation. So, as you know very well, कि ये जो Wall of Appreciation है एक series है. This is a series basically where we facilitate and welcome all the members, those who have achieved something substantial in their life when it comes to learning outcome in terms of like either they got salary hike or got increment in their existing organization, or either they got growth in terms of designation. So, very welcome to our new members, new member like in the Wall of Appreciation, Aditya Mishra. बहुत बहुत स्वागत है. Welcome you in the Wall of Appreciation.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, sir. Thanks a lot.
So Aditya, मुझे बताइएगा आप पहले first of all I would like to congratulate you, right? And you got into a new company and आपकी designation भी बढ़ी है. तो अभी इस समय क्या हैं आप, क्या designation होगी आपकी?
Currently, I am sir deputy manager for the customer quality. Before that, I was working as a customer support in as a assistant manager in customer support department in Vikas Group.
Very
So recently, I've joined it.
Very good. So now you are a deputy manager. That's really good. Okay. So nice. तो मुझे बताइएगा like एक कितना जो है आपका hike कितना हुआ है, क्योंकि I know it's a very tough time, pandemic time. How much hike you have got?
So it's close to about 28%, sir.
Oh, that's really good. 28% is a good hike. So yeah, congratulations to you. तो आप मुझे बताइए आए थे थोड़ा बैकग्राउंड अपने बारे में थोड़ा सा like where you started, like before joining SubMastery, like what was your like challenges which you were facing?
Obviously, sir, actually SubMastery, I would say thanks to SubMastery, obviously, because it has given me a platform to learn new skills, some new tools. That is very actually, because we are in quality department, actually that is one of the tools that is required for the quality professionals to grow, in your in your field. So I would really like to thank SubMastery for that, because actually it was fortunate for me. I have joined SubMastery at the very critical time. It was in 2020, March 2020, when when the whole world actually stuck with pandemic. So I joined SuMastery, and I think what has happened, we utilized the quite a good time, uh, you know, sharing our knowledge and gaining our knowledge through Arun sir. So it was a good time for us. We learned IATF, and in that actually there are different organizations who used to give certificates of these IATF and other certificates. But when I joined SuMastery, even before that, actually before SuMastery also I have done a course of IATF, obviously.
You are
But the in-depth,
better qualified.
yes, obviously. But the in-depth knowledge, one by one close knowledge that I've got from SuMastery, it was, it was really worthy for me. And apart from that, there was other tools also that has been told, in that main course, other main core tools, PPAP, FMEA, and the FMEA was of VDA. It was a all new VDA that has been established in it. Obviously, it is being right now getting implemented in various industry. So really, I'm very fortunate that I've got got the chance to get the knowledge from Arun sir. So and that really helped. And as the question says, before that I was working with the Motherson, the senior engineer. So just before in Feb 2020, I have joined the Vikas Group. So within 2 years, I got another promotion. So it was through this, to the knowledge that I've been given this 2 years. Because what happens in industry, you don't get the enough time to get that knowledge. So you have to spend some time, and that is some must, because it is not that easy. I would say it is not that easy. In online courses, you get that knowledge, that in-depth knowledge. But from that is my perspective also, because we were
You used to
obviously
think that online is very difficult to get knowledge,
yes,
and offline
yes,
is better. Yes.
that the whole perspective of mine was completely changed since I've joined SubMastery in 2020. And I've got obviously I can say that I've got some good knowledge after that. Thanks to sir for that.
It's all about structure basically. It's less about like online or versus offline kind of thing. It's more about like what is the structure of the program, which is more important.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So like before, like you said that you were already intern qualified, then why did you choose to again undergo the intern training from SubMastery? आप
Yes,
ऑलरेडी
obviously,
सर्टिफाइड थे फिर भी आपने कहा भाई मैं करूंगा, तो क्या था वो थॉट प्रोसेस?
yes, sir, obviously, sir. Like I said, obviously there are other organizations that give you certificates because it was a like, they give you certificates within 5 days, and such a course like IATF or ISO 9001 or other 14,001 other courses, they do in within 5 or 6 days.
In
Even
five
if the
six, the
company of
lead auditor they do 5 days इनका program, but otherwise 2 days or 3 days ये program. That's the general timeline.
yes, sir. Even if the organization organize that for the quality professional, they do it in 3 to 4 or 5 days. But obviously, such a big course, such a vast course cannot be completed within 3 or 4 days.
Yes.
So obviously I got that certificate. That was good. But getting certificate and getting a knowledge is a completely different thing. So that is what I said. You want knowledge because when you grow up in your organization, if you are changing your organization, you know you are leading at the front. When you grow, you will be at some point of a time of in your career, you will be at a point of at a position where you have to you lead. So you need that knowledge so you can support. You can pass on that knowledge to your subordinates also. So and that was the basic thought. That was a basic thought of mine, because when I go into a certain position where I have to deliver myself, I have to share my knowledge to the subordinates. I don't want to get stuck up. I really don't want to be in like that. I can share my experience. So that kind of that should be like it's sound of embarrassment for me, obviously.
Yeah.
So that is the basic part. I go for the in-depth knowledge, and I think that is the one fortunate thing I got that SuMastery at the right point of time. So
Really wonderful. So you said that it's not just certificate, like it's also the kind of methodology and structure, and because it's a very, very huge program, so it takes that much time, and you
yes,
don't want to feel embarrassed in front of your juniors, because
yes,
definitely at point like multiple point you need to deliver. It's not just certificate, but at the same time you need to have knowledge. That's how like you'll be able to deliver. Okay, so
yes,
like what I really appreciate that, and just let us take through the interviews, like how easy or tough was interview, because you were already prepared. You did core tool, you did IATF, you did a lot of, even you are a lead auditor for IRCAD, and that too you did through
yes,
SubMastery, right?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
And so take us to the experience of your interview, like how tough or how easy it was, because you already had good knowledge.
Yes, so actually I was being selected for the corporate jobs. It was for the customer lead job.
Hmm.
So they were requiring someone to deal with the customers. They have to deal an individual that can deal with the customers, and that can pass and have to deal with the subordinates, different subordinates of the different plants. Whatever actions that AD actions uh, they have to submit to the customer. You have to review that. That kind of file I was having. And apart from that, it was a profile of looking for the budgets of the jigs and fixtures that should be required for in the plant, and the appraisal of the subordinate, appraisal and training of the subordinate. So that kind of profile that was I was interviewed for. So it was a nice interview. They have gone into the in-depth knowledge of 8D. So there were actually 2 rounds. First round was taken by one of the quality professionals of that corporate. So it was a good round actually. And the second round was taken by the overall head of that corporate. So they gone into the in-depth knowledge because apart from this IATF, I've also done that 8D program and
Yes.
7 PC tools. That also had because that one they have asked question about these tools also, the new tools. This
Yeah. Oh, they really asked about
F,
new
F,
tool. I think you have already undergone
F,
the problem solving also. Old
yes,
7QC tool, new
yes,
7QC tool, all that
yes.
stuff.
So
That's
they have
from
gone for the
SubMastery.
FTA analysis
Yes.
also.
Very
So obviously that have we have done this. That has helped. That has helped.
so confidence was higher, like when, because you were prepared, definitely that you have like higher confidence. And now like you are into this profile, you have joined this organization, and really I feel happy about you. So how do you feel like, because there are so many engineers, right, who are not prepared and who are not getting help from their existing organization, or there is no like even in the offline setup, sometimes they don't get the like support from the coach or the faculty after the training, right? So now what do you want to say to those people who are sitting on the like brink and who are thinking that whether I should invest, or whether my company should invest, or what is your like thing in your mind? What do you want to say to them?
One of the most important things that I've I like about this semester also, they give you that proper PDF notes and files, because even before then, once you completed that training or somewhat everything, even before an interview, because right now what is going on in the whole automotive sector, they schedule their interview just it's not like that before also, that you have the margin of 2 or 3 days to prepare yourself. So at that point of time, I will say SubMastery give you that notes, because in one go you can go into your app, and you can check, according to your job profile, you can check what is special, what things you have to grab within a small amount of time is. So that is a good thing. That is what I say in when I've gone to the different interviews. I go to the job profile, I go into the SubMastery app, and I will say, this is the these notes will help. These notes will help for for this interview. So this is I think this is somewhat, I think it's a good thing about the SuMastery. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to search for your notes. You just have to go to your app, because your mobile, everyone is having cell phones right now. You have to just go to your app. You have to just click it, and according to job profile, just go and what you need, 8D, you need IATF, you need ISO 14001. Just go in, and you check whatever notes you have that has been provided by the SuMastery team. Apart from this, I would say for the engineers, I mean, you have to be have to be focused about your thought. Now, why you want to invest? You want to invest because you have to be going in career. Because even I've been in different organization. I would say even if I have to stay in that organization, I would have I could have been stayed in that organization, but the career growth would be very slow, and I would it would be like going out there in the organization and coming out at the right time, at the defined time. But it's your mind perspective. What do you think? What you want in your career, that is somewhat more important. And I think that is it's a part of the individual mentality. What he thinks of, what he thinks of. So as a it's going to be challenging, obviously, with the time progresses, and I think you need to develop yourself in the future. So you have to gain more and more knowledge, because it's the learning is obviously it's contagious. You have to learn more and more. So you have to pass on to the subordinates, to your fellows also. So the first and the most important to all the engineers, I would say, I think you have to be very clear about what you want to do in your career. That
And
is to be very specific.
you need to learn, like, because
Yes.
now there are like opportunities which are available to you. Now there are resources which are available to you, so you should make like best use of the resources. So I really appreciate, and congratulations again, Aditya, for this like getting featured in the wall of appreciation. So definitely we'll also give you the certificate shortly, because this is what we have recently started. So many congratulations to you for your getting rise in like salary, as well as also getting into a like a corporate job, and getting the 28% hike, and getting to a deputy manager position. So it's not all about position, it's all about not all about salary. It's more about like how you grow as an engineer, how you grow as a person. So I believe like one thing I really appreciate about you is your learning attitude, learning nature, and you have been always like very studious, and always like learn and ask a lot of question. I remember in the live session also. So I'm so thankful and so happy that you got this achievement, and definitely there are more achievements. So from all SubMastery community, from all SubMastery family, like I would like to say congratulations to you, and those whosoever is watching this interview, if you have watched this till end. So I would like you should motivate your fellow member, right? अपने members को motivate कीजिए, और आदित्य को congratulations लिखिए comment में. definitely he'll be happy, and we also will be happy, because this is what like SubMastery does, and SubMastery really feel happy when we see this kind of result, and this will motivate not many people. So I believe like there are some engineers who can be helped and who are struggling to learn in the manufacturing automotive sector and want to learn. You can share this video with him or her, like, so it will be very beneficial. Aditya, one last some words, or if you want to say to the committee members or anyone who is
Would like
watching.
to I would like to say actually, it's a good platform that SuMastery has given to all the engineers. I mean, getting these knowledge at such an affordable rates, you won't get it anywhere. You won't get it anywhere, and in-depth knowledge also. So that is, I would say, it's a good platform for everyone to learn, and to learn at a reasonable rate. That is also, we have some mastery team has bring on some new courses also, as a Lean Six Sigma and all, and that is also at a very reasonable price. And I think I'm also planning to do these courses also. So I think everyone should go on, obviously, because learning is very important in this automotive sector, and in any sector, obviously, because learning cannot be ignored at any point of time in your career. So, and be focused, and I want to say, I mean, just think, where you want to be, where you want your career uh, to be, because when you grow on, and you know I would say, if you have 10 years of experience and you don't have that much of knowledge, but and suddenly you have been given that responsibility, you won't grab that, because that 10 years have gone. And once you have given that point of responsibility of, because even if I say that the management will think that his experience of 10 years, so give him or her this responsibility, and at that particular time you will feel, no, I don't have that much knowledge, so how can I lead that team like this? So it's the right time. We are all engineers, we are senior engineers here, and that is the right point of time we can invest our time after after office hours. So just invest in, and do whatever courses you want to learn, that will make your career prosperous. So that's all I want to say.
Thanks, Aditya, and really appreciate your time. So again, thank you very much for coming to this show, and all the best wishes for your career. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Thanks a lot.